I recently had the unexpected opportunity to speak with a key employee at Spin Master about Bakugan. It wasn't so much an interview as it was a short back and forth, so they asked me to remain anonymous to protect their privacy. I get that you might be skeptical about my keeping their identity secret. More than anything, though, I just want to share some reputable facts from a first-party source. Believe me or don't, I don't care. My channel isn't even big enough to be monetized in the first place. Also, to clarify, I did receive permission to share what was said. So, what did I learn? Well, first and most importantly, contrary to rumor, SEGA and its subsidiaries do not own any rights to Bakugan Generation 1. Generation 1, as a toy line, is owned entirely by Spin Master, and SEGA merely partnered with them during the design phase. Bakutech, as I understand it, is the sole exception to this. Tech was created entirely by SEGA as a way to capitalize on Bakugan's late series popularity in Japan, and was made without Spin Master's help or purview. Relatedly, there are no current plans to work with SEGA again. The person I spoke with seemed confused that I even asked. This misunderstanding might have originated from the anime, which is laden with rights issues. The reason the original Battle Brawlers isn't on streaming is because of this, seeing as TMS, Nelvana, and even Cartoon Network were involved, and this was long enough ago that streaming wasn't even really a thing yet. The second thing I learned is that Generation 3 is dead. We all know it, we've all heard it whispered on the wind. Bakugan is on hiatus for the time being, although it is specifically not done. Spin Master will continue to consider if and when they decide to revive it. At the moment, from my understanding, it seems as though there is no brand manager or any other staff assigned to it as a franchise. Third, the reason Generation 1 has so much going on in terms of game design, cards that reference mechanics that don't exist and the like, is because Spin Master was suffering from success. Bakugan was doing so much better than they expected that they just kept throwing things at the wall to see what stuck. This might also relate to why there are so many odd Bakugan in weird treatments and palettes and the like, and the abundance of QA problems. Lastly, the last thing legitimately infuriates me. I was told, firsthand, that Spin Master is well aware of Bakugan's adult fanbase, and despite that demographic being key to the success of competitors like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade, they will continue to target kids with Bakugan. At least part of this is because they don't have much in the way of knowledge or experience in dealing with collectibles, at least when compared to other larger toy companies like Mattel and Hasbro. As a result, a major limit to what they can do with Bakugan is what a kid would expect to spend on a toy like it, which I assume accounts for the relative cheapness of Generation 3. I cannot stress how much I am editorializing here, but I got the impression that this employee seemed to think the only reason Generation 3 failed was because of the currently troubled toy market. And not, how bad it was, or how little it appealed to the part of the fan base with a majority of spending power. Anyway, that's all I got. I hope you found this interesting or educational, and if you did, feel free to like or subscribe, or whatever. Thank you for watching.